Hello and welcome to Area News. Check out this clip on how this couple stayed married for 49 years. Think it can be done today? Only time will tell.
Even out.
I loved him. I didn't want to be without him. I mean, you can be upset with somebody and not agree and, have fights about it and all that, but it's never been that serious where I ever thought about leaving or not wanting to be with him. I'm hoping you're about to say the same thing.
I was brought up, I was raised by my grandparents. So my grandfather told me, he said, whenever you get married, and you and your wife have disagreements or falling outs, he said it should stay within your own home. It shouldn't be all over the neighborhood and everywhere else. So when we first got married, I told her, I said, hey, if you get mad at me or we get upset, and you don't want me sleeping in the bed with you because you're mad, I'll sleep on the sofa. I'll go in the next room. You ain't going to your mom's, and I'm not running to my mom's. We ain't running and telling them nothing that's happening in here, because this is between you and me. So and I really believe that real strongly.
I think the whole concept of love, commitment, and marriage is not in its proper place today. Because I think a lot of females feel like love is butterflies in your stomach and looking perfect all the time, and he's smelling good, and he treating you, like royalty all the time. That's not reality. But a lot of women and men, I think, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, go into relationships with the wrong idea about what it comes with. Okay? And here's the thing that's different for us too. It's not just a feeling when you love somebody. It's a decision that you've chosen this person and you're going to be committed to this person, and that there are going to be tests, trials, struggles. You're not going to always agree on the same thing. But today it just seems like the mind said, okay, this ain't working no more, I'm out. See, this is the thing. The problem, I think, with relationships today is people are too selfish. It's all about them. So I get ready to leave the house, he's got my glasses sitting on my purse. You see what I'm saying? He knew me and cared enough about what I needed, my shortcomings, because I am very forgetful. So he gets ahead of that. And he said, she ain't going to remember these glasses. Let me put them on her purse. She got to take a purse with her. Those things are worth gold. And that's why 49 years later, technically 51 years later, you can say this is somebody that is a keeper for life. And that's how I sincerely feel.
Oh, thank you, girl.
Oh, you knew that. You knew that was still here.
State Representative Jerry Long of the 76th District speaks about a public safety bill.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's something I want to talk to you about. On April 13, 2018, Leader Durkin pushed out a press release. House Republicans outraged by Democrats playing politics with public safety.
Right.
Illinois House Republican leader Jim Durkin, Republican of Western Springs, is outraged that very important pieces of public safety legislation were not advanced out of the House Judiciary Criminal Committee yesterday. With the committee deadline today, these bills will not advance to the House chamber this legislative session. This message from the House Democrats yesterday is clear. Partisan politics are more important to them than protecting the most innocent and vulnerable in our state, Durkin said. Our message to them is that the House Republicans will not stand down and will continue to fight for victims of crime, first responders, and all the citizens of Illinois. Some critical public safety bills that were killed by Democrats in committee yesterday are House Bill 5649, House Bill 5079, House Bill 4586. This was Tony McCombie's bill. This bill was the result of the tragic death of DCFS employee Pamela Knight, who was murdered while trying to take an abused child into custody. We also have House Bill 4318. Our single greatest duty as legislators is to protect our constituents, and these actions by the House Democrats are appalling, egregious, and unacceptable, Durkin said, who previously served as the felony prosecutor at the Cook County State's Attorney's Office. These bills are responsible, thought out, and will have immediate impact in providing protections for innocent victims of crime.
One.
Here's the deal, folks. I showed this press release because I wanted you to allow you to be able to see this, okay, for yourself. Because I don't want anybody to say that they can't see what papers I'm flipping here, okay. I have nothing to hide, nothing at all. But when we shine a light on the truth, the light of truth upon the control and the corruption by Madigan and the Democrats, what happens is people have a tendency to get rude, obnoxious, and say rude things on Facebook. And this is exactly how they operate. They can't handle the truth. Michael Madigan controls the state of Illinois. And Democrats, they're right in line with Michael Madigan. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Earth Day 2018 was Sunday, April 22nd. This funny clip by ATTN sends a message that we all should do more to protect the Earth.
No, 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 eat it! Did I spill oil on you? Suck it up! Oh, I can't breathe. Sorry, I don't believe in choking. There's not enough data to support it. Wake up, Jeeper! Cloud rage that pump! Sorry, boys. I need your bones for fuel.
The 2018 Shopping for a Cure Spring Fling will be held on Saturday, May 5th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Streeter Knights of Columbus Hall, 806 Oakley Avenue. This worthy cause will help cancer research and prevention. Streeter Farmers Market will kick off this year, Saturday, June 2nd from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Also new this year is a Tuesday Streeter Farmers Market at the same location from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Illinois Clean Energy has been providing financial support for clean energy projects in Illinois for 15 years. Not-for-profits, schools, and governments should contact illinoiscleanenergy.org for more information. These Boots Steel March is a fundraiser that will be held on Saturday, June 9th to support homeless and jobless military vets in Illinois. For more information on how to help support military veterans, contact dollinc.org. State Representative Jerry Long of the 76th District discusses the state budget.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today? Yesterday I was in Chicago for one of my committees. It's Transportation, Roads and Bridges. And the things that we were discussing were the matching dollars of the revenue coming in from Washington, D.C. For infrastructure, for highways and bridges and stuff like that. We all know that our highways and bridges need repair. There's no doubt about it. And the thing about it is right here are going to be these reports, forecast and revenue estimate as well. Okay, in fiscal year 2018, our revenue estimate was $31 billion. In fiscal year 2019, because of the massive tax increase, our revenue estimate is going to be nearly $38 billion. Now, we have a lot of politicians who are thinking about spending that money already. Okay, but here's the thing. In order to make Illinois attractable for businesses, not only do we have to have really good roadways, but we also need smart business and regulatory reforms. We're struggling to raise money right now, okay? And the reason why we're struggling is because we keep pushing people out of here. Last year we lost 100,000 in population, a net loss of 33,000. From 2005 to 2016, we lost 100 and 15,000 good-paying union jobs. Okay, we have to stop pushing people out of the state of Illinois. We can accomplish this. We can make sure that Illinois is attractable for businesses. All we have to do is ask Speaker Madigan and the unions to start compromising and working across the aisle. Instead of passing partisan legislation, one-sided legislation, reach across the aisle with this and get some really good ideas on making Illinois attractable for business. That way we can increase our tax revenue coming into the storehouse. That way we can have more than enough money to pay for our infrastructure, pay for our public sector jobs, all of that. But I need you folks to do me a big favor. Make sure you call Speaker Madigan at his Springfield office, 217-782-5350, or his district office, 773-581-8000. Make sure you reach out to Michael Madigan and ask him to not only work with us across the aisle, but also the unions work with us on good, smart business regulatory reforms. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
And that's all we have now for area news headlines.